Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Hinojos and I'm an assistant professor of media studies at Queens College, New York. I'm originally from Pasadena, California, where I'm recording this, so I apologize in advance for any background noises. Plus, my neighbors are having a party. But today I wanted to share with you all why I decided to major in Chicanx Studies. And for me, it started in high school. I had the privilege to be part of this program called Puente, and Puente's main goal was to get more Latino students into college. So here I am, part of this program in high school, watching this PBS documentary called Chicano, specifically the episode called Taking Back the Schools. So I'm watching this documentary film, and there's these brown people in black and white that are on the screen. They're my age, and they are walking out of high schools, and they have these signs that say brown is beautiful. And it doesn't just happen in East LA, but it happens throughout the Southwest. And they're demanding to have access to college prep courses. They want more faculty and staff that look like them, speak like them, that know their culture. They even want Mexican food in the cafeterias because representation matters at all levels. And they do sit ins at the school board and they protest and they walk out and they speak up, and it all worked. I was sitting there as a Puente student and I was reaping all of the benefits of all of their struggles that they did, and it just changed my entire life. I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know that I could major in this when I went to college. I didn't know that I could make a career out of Chicanx Studies, and here I am. And I wanted to learn more of my personal history, my family's history, and my community's history. Both of my parents are from Mexico, and they came in the late 60s, early 70s, so they were not part of this at all. But that doesn't mean that that's not my history because they didn't take part of it. It is part of my history. It is part of the legacy of the people that look like me, of the people that sound like me, that, it's part of US history and it's my history. And I just wanted to learn more. I wanted to be seen. I wanted that representation. And I was angry because I hadn't learned it, and I didn't learn it in high school. And the only way that I learned about the history was by majoring in Chicanx Studies. Well, back then it was Chicano Studies, but you know what I mean, Chicanx Studies. But that was the only space in those classes. In my psychology, sociology, they were all Chicano based classes because I majored in it, and that's the only space where I got to hear about Mexican American people, Mexican people, Latinx people. Those were the only classes. And I felt seen, I felt heard, I felt like I mattered, and I want my students to feel the exact same way. And I said, you know what? I can teach this. I can write this. I can write articles. I can write books. And I want to do this. And so I decided that I wanted to be a professor. I wanted to be able to teach. I wanted to be able to do research, to write my own books, to assign, the books that I wrote and my friends, and be able to teach students and show students that they mattered and they are part of this country's legacy, um, because that makes you feel like you belong. It is a great part of your identity, and you feel empowered, and I want to give that to students. So I hope that you do major in Chicanx Studies and that you have fun in this intro class. And because I know you're going to learn a lot, and your professor, Eddie Francisco Alvarez, is my fave, and you will be great, and you are in great hands. And I hope that you do major in Chicanx Studies. So good luck, everybody.